Hello and welcome to Praise the Sunday. I'm Toby from the Kilobits, and this episode we're going to be trying to join this chap's covenant, the Brotherhood of Blood. At the moment we're ineligible, considering that we haven't used any of the cracked Red Eye Orbs that we found from NPCs or mob kills, and by using those we can join. Now, I keep on saying using those. Tokens of Spite are attained by... well, you've got to have a successful invasion using a cracked Red Eye Orb. Hang on. Okay, come on, Laddergrast. So before we go into a little bit of PvP, we'd probably better reinforce our stuff. Oh, we need 2 more large Titanite shards, and we don't have Lenegrast's daughter yet. So this is actually... well, that's kind of scuppered me a little bit. It's not so bad, though, because when we get to Harvest Valley, we'll have all the Titanite we need, and we'll unlock Lenegrast's daughter. For now, though, I mean, we've got to do a little bit of housekeeping while we're here. So we'll spend some of our souls to get stat points. Let's up our dex to 15. Give ourselves another couple of points of Vigour. And raise our adaptability to 15 as well. And the last point can go into Endurance. Look at that. Lovely. We're a little bit stronger, we can take a couple more hits, and we'll roll slightly better. All of these things and more can be yours. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the Huntsman's Copse, to the bridge approach bonfire, and we'll fight through the area until we get the Undead Lockup, at which point we'll get Pate's ally, or, well, say ally, an old enemy of Pate's. In fact, that's the polar opposite of ally. Damn, I've talked over this loading screen. Still, no matter. Can look at some of these item descriptions. It's quite irritating, actually. Don't want you guys to have to suffer through item screens, especially not now that the PC version's out. And loading screens are kind of a thing of the past, apparently. Wouldn't know. Man, I am... knackered as per usual, but today I've got more reason than not to be knackered. On Wednesday I worked overnight, safe for charity, just at the bar, but we had a charity event on, 24-hour gaming marathon for Fight Strong, the meningitis charity, which, that's a pretty good reason to be at a bar all night. But because of that, my sleep schedule has been completely and utterly fucked, and my boss has chosen to go on, well, he's going LARPing, which I don't particularly understand, no disrespect to anyone that does it, but not really my cup of tea. And it's a bank holiday weekend, so for the next 4 days or so, I mean, tomorrow night I'm going to be sleeping in the bar. By the time this episode goes out, I'll probably actually be done with the vast majority of my shifts. In fact, I think I got Sunday off. I think we're closing on Sunday. I just realised that I'm thinking out loud. Just kill these dudes with my Hide Knight sword. It's so nice. It's really nice as well to use a sword and a shield. I mean, for me, that's kind of what the Souls games are all about. These, nice long sword, good old-fashioned shield, and a heavy-ass suit of armour. I mean, a lot of people I know play with greatswords because, well, part of what makes Dark Souls so fun is the fact that every time you swing your sword, it really feels like you're swinging the sword. Not in so much as, your arms start to hurt and you're forced to cry yourself to sleep because you're a medieval murderer, but in that all of your actions feel like they have weight to them. And, I mean, part of that is because, you're conserving stamina the whole time, but quite a lot of it is just that, the animations are clunky. I've got to say as well that I do feel kind of, I'd say bandwagony. In the last week I said that I don't like this game as much as Dark Souls 1. There's been a lot of backlash against Dark Souls 2. And I feel like I should say, sort of, just reiterate the point that it is still probably Game of the Year. I mean, the environment's nice. I went back and played some Dark Souls 1. Well, as I said, I've been playing it most nights. But, I mean, I absolutely sessioned it, which is an English thing to say, now that I think about it. Any Americans watching, I played it for about about 4 hours straight, which is longer than I usually get to play video games these days because of my 2 jobs and university thing. In fact, fuck, I have to move out pretty soon. It's scary. Getting pretty close to graduating from university. Ugh. I can feel the real world starting to crush me. Anyway, and having played Dark Souls 1 again, there were things from this game that I really, really missed mechanically. And it makes me realise that the gameplay of this game is probably the strongest Souls gameplay that there is. I mean, that kind of makes sense in the, it's the latest one, so they've had a chance to... No, you don't. Not with your arrows. Slice, slice. There we go. In that it's the latest one, so you'd assume that they would... Oh, I've not made the jump. Oh, shit. Thought I was going to get... Oh, God, I think there might be a... Yeah, there's an invader here. Okay, just kill him. Sippy. And again. Okay. Oh, God. Come on, okay. Let's do some R1 spam into that. Fuck. Every time I record this thing, it's always the middle of the bloody night, because, I mean, the dubstep today carried on until 5 AM. I mean, it's not so bad because my sleep schedule's already fucked, but at the same time, that's not okay. And I really don't know what to do about it. Like, it's beginning to affect my work, And that, I'm cranky all the time. These videos are getting more and more sort of almost whingy. And I don't want to be one of those people that goes on the internet and complains. And, I mean, I know that's kind of ironic in that in itself is a complaint. But I have no concept of irony. I'm English. I'm actually not Cornish now. What the fuck is that? I'm a minority. Lovely to be like 12th generation. Slice in. Man, the Cornish side of my family is so weird though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, last life gem, didn't realise that was the case. Okay, I need that key. Because once I've done that, I can start with the PvP. Perfect. Do I have any... Okay, apparently they're not equipped. Even if I do. Yeah, I've got 4 homeward bones. Oh, no, I'm not going to homeward bone, actually, because then I'd have to fight my way through the forest again. Fuck, backtracking. There is a shortcut that I probably should have taken, but without any Estus and with only 1 Divine Blessing, I'm not going to risk it. Just going to run back. It's weird how warping from the bonfires has actually made me kind of impatient. It didn't really feel right having to backtrack around, but this game doesn't have a master key, which means that it's a lot slower to start up, so I can understand why there is warping from the get-go. Okay, take a little rest. We'll talk to this guy so that he'll move to the next area. Yeah, just scrubbing through dialogue. I love this guy's armor set. When you hit the end of his and Pate's story, you can, well, whoever you kill, you can later on buy... Oh, yeah, he's talking about Pt.7, which there. You can buy whoever you kill's armor from the Hag Melentia. Okay. Wish me luck. Okay, here we are. Whew, first invasion of... Oh, shit, here he is. You know what, fuck it, let's let him go. Or not. Okay, I was going to let him fight the skeleton lords, but I guess we'll just have to fuck him up. He's confusing me here. He is really, really confusing me. Quite high agility, I suppose. Be able to roll in the Drangleic set. Wow, if he No, you don't. You don't heal in PvP. You just don't. Oh, I'm so disappointed in you, Sir Fuzzbutts. Really? Dual-wielding maces? I'm so confused by this guy's... He's just gonna nearly die and then go straight into the boss, isn't he? It's gonna be a thing that I'm gonna have to deal with. Trouble is, I'm just getting tired of this now. Okay. Wow, okay. Don't know what that hitbox is about. Okay, just keep on swinging. We're going to go for trades. There we go, target was destroyed. Goodbye, Sir Fuzzbutts? Fuzzbutts. You know what, I bowed to him, that's fine. Token of spite, fantastic. Hopefully that'll allow us to join a covenant. Okay, let's see if I'm right about this Brotherhood of Blood. Brotherhood of Blood nonsense. Oh, I'm too tired for this shit. Okay, first things first, we'll head to the Undead Purgatory. There he is.
Oh, do you have a
Yes, I do have a lust for blood.
Cool. Do you give yourself the armor?
Yes, I do give myself to Nat Alma. Yes, I will join the Brotherhood of Blood.
Like, I want to hear. You want more than just. You want to be drenched. Oh, just say.
Yes, I do want to be drenched in blood. This guy's kind of weird, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. There we go! Top left of the screen. We no longer have, Oh, sorry, I feel kind of ill. We no longer have that, horrible, nasty blank space. And we got our fourth ring. Does fuck all. One thing that I do quite like, this is kind of lore-y, so I'll talk about it on the other side of this loading screen. Okay, so that thing that I was talking about. If you look up in the top left, you can see the logo of the Brotherhood of Blood, or the sigil or symbol, or something that doesn't sound quite so corporate as a logo. As you can see, it's a pair of Shotel, or at least it looks to be a pair of Shotel. Now, if you like the Souls games, then you'll know that the Shotel, or indeed, well, a pair of them, are the weapons of both Lordric of Karim in Dark Souls 1, and of Yurt the Silent Chief in Dark Souls 2. And they're both sort of bloodthirsty betrayers that, you know, you free from a prison, and then, you know, they murder somebody. Basically, they're bad people. And it's quite nice to have that little visual representation of just a little bit of, you know, Souls legacy. It's cool. It's a cool thing to... It's a cool name, Souls Legacy. Fuck, I'd play the shit out of that. Especially if it linked up the two universes, that'd be great. There we go, look at that platforming. Excellent. Another thing that the Brotherhood of Blood will allow us to do is basically get access to near infinite cracked Red Eye Orbs, thanks to the dueling pits. In fact, I made a video about that. It's called Red vs. Blue, it's on this channel. It's pretty good. Or at least I think it's pretty good. I put it together in like an evening. Sadly though, I mean, as I said, it's like gone 5 in the morning at this point. The reason that I'm up so late is because, well, as I was saying, once again, fuck's sake. Come on, I'm trying to talk to the audience, skeletons. Trying to talk to the audience. Because I'm working all weekend, I basically have to record it now, and then edit at work tomorrow while writing a pub quiz, and then I've got to find a replacement to give the pub quiz. Basically, it's all go, and I've got huge deadlines. Basically, this couldn't be any poorer timed, and I couldn't do it earlier in the week because Wub Wub the Clown was once again in session. The only reason that I'm in these caves, by the way, is that this is a shortcut back to the Undead Lockaway. Which means that if I do die to the Skeleton Lords, which is kind of doubtful because, well, you'll see in a sec. No, come on. Oh, such tedium. Whoops. Come out of the wrong hole. Well, it doesn't matter. You know what, fuck it, I can probably go into the Skeleton Lords with one Estus. It's a thing I can probably do. Should definitely not. Fuck it. Let's go back to the bonfire. If Fuck you. Okay, so, long story short, Skeleton Lords are 3 big skeletons, which spawn bone wheel skeletons. They're also the first boss that I fought in the beta of this game, and I didn't die to them then. So if I die to them now, after I've completed the game, that basically makes me a joke, right? That's how it works. Oh my god, what is the point of these fucking curse things? That's another thing that this game does. It puts these fucking curse urns in places, makes them giggle so you know that fucking all this bullshit's happening, and then when you get cursed in this game, it decreases your max HP as if you've died. Now, I'm fine with that. It's just that the area of effect of these curse urns is fucking huge, and they can do it through walls. So fairness doesn't seem to be the top priority of the designers when it comes to curse urns. Oh my god, these guys are too spooky. Oh my, really? Really? Oh, fine, I'll herd them. Lovely to sheepdog. Take a wee sippy, sheepdog them through, and we'll just avoid them. There we go. Wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't out of fucking life gems. Wow. I just realised that I'm going to have to take a sippy before the boss room. So essentially, that entire little circuit that I did there, that was for a single Estus. Don't know if you can hear the tease in my voice. Fuck. University deadlines looming is shitting me up a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely fine with the work, and I'll probably end up with either a 2-1 or a first, depending on how much work gets divided by, well, how much my time gets taken away. Okay, here we go, Skeleton Lords. Enough whinging. It's boss time. Okay, just 2-hand weapon. Now you'll notice that these guys have individual life bars, like the Four Kings. But they also have a group life bar at the bottom. You'll also notice that the life bar of the Skeleton Lords themselves don't seem to add up to the life bars sort of at the bottom. In short, these guys, when they die, will spawn more. Now, damn it, I thought he was the one. No, he's not the one. Okay, there we go. It's one Skeleton Lord down. When he dies, he'll burst into flames, which will spawn... Please don't be the bone wheel one. Ah, good. Just skeletons. Basically, this is the one time in the game that you'll ever see bone wheel skeletons. Anyone that's played Dark Souls 1 will know what a fuck they are. In fact, anyone that's watched this LP will know precisely what I think of bone wheel skeletons. Okay, come on. Just trying to outmaneuver them here. Sippy. Oh, in fact, this boss isn't even difficult, it's just tedious. Ooh, item. Yay. Yay. Hey, do a jumping attack. Roll. There's iframes there. Avoid that flame orb. Oh good, he's just rocking up. Okay. It's very important in this boss fight not to get overwhelmed. And the way to not get overwhelmed is just to deal with the enemies that have been spawned by the Skeleton Lords as they actually get spawned. As in, don't kill the 3 fucking big ones all at the same time, you know? Okay. Just take a look to see if I've got any more healing items. Not really. Alright. Keep the other one on the other side of that bone pillar. There we go. 3 hits. Not so bad. I don't think that he was the bone wheel one either. Oh no, he definitely was. Okay, keep my eyes on them, but at the same time... Okay, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, this is difficult without sound. Whole game is difficult without sound. I know, I'll stop bitching. hopefully... Yep, there's only one more. Really don't want to get in melee range of the big guy. Just lure him over here. Okay, that's the danger gone. Now what I've got to do is deal with this guy and the enemies that he will... Fucking hell! Just destroyed his own throne. Angry man. There we go. Literally one combo. Hey, FromSoft, you realise that bunch of guys in a room isn't a boss, right? Like, a dragon with like a mouth for a chest, that's a boss. Several skeletons, not a boss, just a room. Just realised how kind of passive-aggressive that sounded. It's not. Like I said, I love this game. But a bunch of guys in a room really isn't a boss. And there's fewer memorable bosses. I said the congregation, as far as guys in a room goes. Pretty creepy. Anyway, oh, that's it. Skeleton Lord's defeated. So we've had some successful PvP, and we've managed to kill a boss. This has been actually kind of cool. Oh, and we joined a covenant. Can't forget that. Anyway, if you like this episode, then do not forget to click those like and subscribe buttons. If you like the Kilobits, then you can find us on Twitter at twitter.com/thekilobits and on Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits. I've been Toby, and I'm about to go to the Earthen Peak. Pretty exciting, right? Bye!